What's going on, review and preview fans? It is the NBA trade deadline, and there have been a lot of moves taking place so far today. One I really want to point out is one that kind of flies under the radar that a lot of people might not be sitting here talking about today, and it's the Milwaukee Bucks acquiring Jae Crowder from the Brooklyn Nets. Now, originally, Crowder was with the Phoenix Suns. He sat out the entire season thus far, wanting to be traded. So he was part of the Kevin Durant trade, I believe. They sent him to Brooklyn, and Crowder was acquired. This was part of a three-team deal where the Milwaukee Bucks acquired him from the Nets in a three-team trade that sent 3 second-round draft picks to the Nets, and then Jordan Nwora, George Hill, Serge Ibaka, and 2 second-round picks to the Indiana Pacers. So this is a loaded trade for the Deer. And I think this is a great addition that will help their front court out. But before I get too far into it, folks, make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Review and Preview Sports. Appreciate all the support throughout the course of the past couple of years. It's been awesome. And here's our banner that we're going to talk about here in this video. Last 3 NBA seasons have been a huge success for Crowder. He's reached the NBA Finals twice. He's had a 64-win season as well. And this move adds much needed front court depth. This reminds people of the PJ Tucker move a couple years ago. But the injury to Bobby Portis, not knowing when he's coming back, the fact that Crowder is a hometown guy as far as his college days go, he played college ball at Marquette in Wisconsin. He's still just 32 years old now. He is on the final year of a contract. So Crowder is not particularly that old. He's not like PJ Tucker level old. But I'm interested to see how Crowder fits in with this Bucks rotation right now, because you have your starting 5 right now, which consists of Holiday, Allen, Giannis, Lopez, and then right now it's Pat Connaughton because Chris Middleton is on a minutes restriction, coming back off that injury. They're still limiting him to like 20, 22, 25 minutes a game. But eventually Middleton will be put back in that starting lineup, I'm sure. But even then, in that second unit, you're looking at Connaughton, you're looking at Javon Carter, Wesley Matthews, Joe Ingles, Jae Crowder, Bobby Portis when he's back healthy. And then you still have Thanasis, and then you have the 2 rookies in Beauchamp and AJ Green, not to mention Sandro Mamukelashvili, who's still on the roster. So there are a lot of guys on the Milwaukee Bucks right now that can contribute. Jordan Nwora was a guy who wasn't getting much playing time, much minutes. And, people are going to say, well, the Bucks shouldn't have traded 5 draft picks as a part of this trade. Well, 3 are going to Brooklyn, 2 are going to Indiana. Look, Jordan Nwora was a second-round draft pick. He's barely scratched the surface in the NBA because this Bucks team is set for the next 3 to 4 years. Now, I know Brook Lopez is on the last year of his deal, but maybe they re-sign him to a short-term contract. If not, you elevate Bobby Portis to the starting lineup, which I'd have no problem with. Look, this is the reality of the situation. The Milwaukee Bucks are in win-now mode for the next 3 to 4 years, and that's why they traded away all these second-round picks. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say. Well, Chris Middleton's a second-rounder. Pat Connaughton's a second-rounder. Well, guess what? Neither player was drafted by the Bucks. So there's a lot of moves that you can make, whether it's trading, signing guys off free agency, that can benefit this roster. Look what they did with Drew Holiday, right? They traded for him. So it's an interesting move for Milwaukee. I think it's a good move. They have to compete with the Boston Celtics. We know Brooklyn is sort of in tank mode right now. Boston and Philly are the 2 biggest competitors for Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference. And I think this move for Jae Crowder, a 3-and-D wing, he can play defense, he can rebound at 6'6", and he can shoot mid-range 3. He can crash the glass. I really like him a lot. I think he's a much-needed piece, and he should see immediate playing time. Him and Ingles are going to have to really contribute in that front court. I know they're really both listed as small forwards. I view Crowder more as a power forward because of the way his body's structured and the way he plays, but it's going to be very interesting to see how he fits in this Milwaukee lineup. Folks, that is just the first of few trade videos we're going to be posting here on our YouTube channel, here on Review and Preview Sports. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is the link below. And if you like what you watch, make sure to check out all our live shows throughout the course of the week on Facebook Live and YouTube at Review and Preview Sports. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and the Anchor, and TikTok as well at Review and Preview. Appreciate all the support, folks. Go Bucks.